What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction. Back with some more of The Grid, aka Dave Ball's project post-soft-so with Richard Norris. We're going back to Electric Head, and I noticed the next two tracks were very, very short, less than a minute both, so I'm assuming they're not proper songs per se, they're perhaps interludes or some sort of mood piece, and then they're both followed by Intergalactica, so that seems to be the next proper tune. So the first track is it the first stroke? Yeah, the first stroke, then Central Locking, followed by Intergalactica. Well, given how short the first two are, I won't think too much about it. I'll just say the first stroke sounds like the initial movement or kinetic activity of some larger process, which seems to fit given the way this is the first of a couple interlude-style tracks, maybe, that lead into a proper song. Central Locking, I don't really know what to do with that. Obviously, locking can mean different things, and I will say, on the dance floor, including in the 80s and 90s, locking is a form of breakdancing, which is often done in conjunction with popping, where you pop out of a lock. So I would think maybe there could be some relevance there, but given how short it is, I don't expect it to be a long, percussive breakbeat style groove, and Central, I don't quite know what to do with that, but Intergalactica certainly suggests a more grand and cosmic type of scale and scope. I don't quite know whether to expect a space style track the way I would with Deeptronica, aka Vince Clarke's excellent 2009 project, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sci-fi and or futuristic sound to the tune. Let's see what they all are. This is The Grid, first with the first stroke, then Central Heating, followed by Intergalactica. So, Central Locking felt very sci-fi.
Intergalaktisches Abenteuer.
Intergalactica.
Smooth supporting melody with that real frantic synth line. I like the balance.
That's how creepy when I sound sexy. Intergalaktisches Abenteuer.
Loca chica, chicos y chicas. La música electrónica.
Oh, that little whistle.
Intergaláctica.
This section's brilliant. Oh. The bug is in the system. Incredible. The latter stages of that were particularly excellent. I really enjoyed the way those two melodic lines started flourishing in the last minute or so. And yeah, it feels like it's more a dance piece, it's more a self-aware type of track, because it's saying, my Spanish isn't great, but what I caught is something like, boys and girls, give this electronic music a listen, it's very spicy music, it's electronic music. And then I think also something about like a crazy girl, and just then saying Intergalactica, so maybe this is the music of the future, this is the music of a space age, of a the type of music they're going to listen to beyond Earth, or maybe that they already do, which some of the sounds certainly give you that high technology sci-fi sort of feel. So I feel like it was sort of running in the direction I was thinking it might, but with a particular and self-aware, like explicit focus on music and electronic music. And yeah, I like the kick drum. I like the way it led in from what I said in the central locking, which seemed to be a very atmospheric sci-fi type, like score piece, and it led into this electronic, pounding dance floor tune. So I like the transition from the middle of the three tracks that we, or not, I don't need to scare quote because it wasn't a song, but the middle track of the three pieces we heard overall. I like the way that led into Intergalactica. And yeah, I don't know, it sounded like maybe there was some German in there a little bit too. I really only caught the lines in Spanish, and I'm not entirely fluent, so I'm not sure if it's exactly what I was thinking, but the parts I did catch seemed to be, again, sort of introducing boys and girls on the dance floor to this crazy, spicy music and the sound of electronic music. So yeah, not a track with seemingly like a whole lot of lyrical themes outside of the sonics, but a very cool foot tapping, head grooving, fist pumping kind of dance tune. And there was a little bit of acid in there, it felt like, not overwhelming, not enough to like really stand out and like, ooh, that's like an acid house track or acid trance tune, but there was a little bit of it in there. There's also that little whistle synth that would come in at the end of some of the measures. I really enjoyed that little touch. So overall, just a cool and fun tune. The first track seemed to be really not even like an interlude, just almost like a what's the term? There's a term for this where it's like, it's just kind of sounds. It's like a soundscape, and there was sort of like an alarm sound, and it felt sort of abrupt and sudden and a little unsettling. And then it goes into this like lush, more soundtrack type short piece, and then boom, it hits you with the dance. So I like the progression of those three tunes. Really looking forward to the rest of the album. Once again, big shout out to Kim for sharing a whole bunch of material, including the grid, and for the patience as I go through it. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.